furnace. That is hilarious.
Really? Okay.
It's on YouTube. I recommend it.
Gotta check it out.
Yeah.
I watched Amy Schumer's
Oh
stand
yeah,
up.
Oddball Fest is coming up soon. I'm probably not going to go to it just because I'm too busy. But it's Oddball Comedy Fest. This year, it's being hosted by Jeff Ross, and the biggest headliners are Amy Schumer and Aziz Ansari. Wow.
Where is it?
I think it's Lakewood Amphitheater. That's where it was last year.
How much do those tickets run, Dave?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I can't go this year. I wish I could though, because I did go last year and it was excellent. Last year was an all-star lineup, and I think this year is too. But last year was Reggie Watts, Mark Maron, Aziz Ansari, Louis C.K., Hannibal Buress. There were like 8 huge name comedians. It was great.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to. Don't let me forget to write that down.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
go check that out. But her stand-up and my stand-up are very, very similar.
Was it a specific special or just random
Yeah, the
stuff?
one that's it's all about sex or something like that.
I don't know.
But yeah, our styles are very similar. And I told Rod earlier, I'm like, I know Amy Schumer's not standing in the back of Uptown Comedy biting my jokes, but they were very close
Yeah.
in
can see that.
proximity. Like a lot. So
Try to
clear.
talk to people and get on opening for her.
Perhaps. Or
Yeah.
in another month or two, maybe she and I could do a movie together is what I told Rod.
There you go.
Okay, you guys talk amongst yourselves about whatever. I've got to go let Jackson out.
Okay. Be
All right.
quick. I've only got one topic left.
Okay.
All right. So what's new with you?
Nothing too much. Looking forward to football.
Yeah. I
very-
forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yes.
very, very excited about that.
Oh my God, me too. I can't wait for football season.
You sound a little facetious with that, buddy.
Yeah.
I can't
With
wait.
Tom Brady getting a well-deserved suspension.
Yes.
A lot
For
of other people
deflating
getting
the balls?
suspensions. Well, for a variety of things.
Oh, I don't
Not the
know.
least of which is cheating for the
Right.
Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Lying
about his balls.
Yeah. You can relate to that, right?
What, lying about your balls? Well,
But yeah, fantasy football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
big.
My
you saw when I
girlfriend's
put
least
that on
favorite topic.
Facebook. You saw that when I put that on Facebook the other day, didn't you?
What did you?
That really happened. Where somebody texted me
Oh yeah, that's right.
a wrong number and was like, "Oh, well, who do you like for your fantasy football starters or
Wow.
whatever?" And I was like, "Wrong number, Steve Madden." I don't know Steve Madden. I don't know. And there was a lot of guys that didn't even get that joke because they have no idea who
The
Steve
only reason
Madden
I get
is.
that joke is because of Wolf of Wall Street.
Right.
Cause what?
Wolf of Wall Street. They talk
Oh,
about
really?
him at the end, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Wall Street,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it went down.
I don't know anything about that. Go on.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the Dow took a huge hit this week. So
That doesn't sound good.
No, not at all. So we
is it because the Chinese government, is it yen,
yes.
is worth more than the U.S. dollar now?
Well, yeah, they're showing some instability, which caused our people, our side, to panic, and it resulted in a huge downfall. So, and it's funny that I was watching late 3:00 one morning. What's the lady's name? The blonde.
Paula Deen.
Not Paula Deen. No, she's not. I say white hair with the
Nancy Grace?
Nancy Grace.
No. She's the financial.
Ann Coulter.
She's the finance lady. She's happens to
I
be
don't know.
lesbian.
Barbara Mandrell.
No. Come on, guys.
We're just naming off white people we know.
Cameron Diaz.
No, she's. What is
I
her
have
name?
no idea.
You're asking me and Dave who the stock reporter is for CNN.
No. What is her? She's made billions of dollars of giving financial advice. And she has
Oprah?
all shows and stuff.
Oh.
I don't know.
I shouldn't be high.
I probably wouldn't know.
Well,
it if you
anyway,
said
I
it.
watched it for an entire 2 hours. People asking questions about finances and things like that, and this is like, what the fuck am I doing?
Well, Tally says, once again, back around to Tally. I saw she put a thing on Facebook. She is really big into trading and stocks, and she was like, hang on to your stuff. Give this 3 or 4 weeks, and everything will be back to normal. Like, calm down. Because everybody's panicking and they're losing money because they're selling everything, it's going to be
Right.
right back up.
Yeah.
It's the stock market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if I could jump back on football for a second, since Reggie's back, I got a
Oh.
question for her because of that response there. How many women would you say fake liking football in order to keep a man,
Or get a
Or how do you feel about
You can always tell the ones that are really into it
right?
because they like really know their
Because they can
stats.
answer questions.
Exactly.
No, because they actually watch the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Like women that are actually into football, when you go to a bar, then they're sitting there and they're like, "That was a foul on a 40." Like they know. I don't know what that means. What I just said. I have no idea what
Yeah,
I
you
just
mix
said.
metaphors. You just mix
I
basketball and
Yeah.
football.
I just
There
threw
are no fouls
in
football.
some sports terms.
Okay.
Because we all know I know just enough about football to get some dick.
Or if you
Exactly.
That is it. I can
Yeah,
sit at
she's
a
one of
bar
them.
and drink beer and be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, go Panthers." I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I
When
can do
it's
that.
halftime.
I rep for the Titans because I'm from Tennessee.
Gotcha.
So I say I'm a Titans fan. So I claim my set. But at the end of the day, I don't even know who the Tennessee Titans quarterback is.
Okay.
Do you know?
I'm pretty sure it's Marcus Mariota.
It's Marcus Mariota.
Correct.
Yeah.
Marietta?
Marietta.
Mariota.
Marioto.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Um,
I'll never remember that.
and then Bishop Sankey is the
Is
only
he
other.
Italian?
Maybe.
He sounds
Who,
Italian.
don't know.
Who Mario?
Marcus.
Yeah.
No. Marcus. No, he's Samoan.
Oh.
Oh, woo! He can get it already. I'm Googling him right now. I'm Googling him. Let me find out the Tennessee
He's their
Titans.
new rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
All
he's,
of a
he's
sudden-
awesome. Yeah, he's
All
awesome.
of a sudden, I'm interested in football. I'm
Yeah.
Googling him right
He
now.
went to University of Oregon. Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Well, not in that fashion.
Well, not yet.
Well, yeah,
but he
we
had
yeah,
been. He might be.
yeah. Well, in college he was.
Yeah,
so.
he's a rookie now.
Okay, I'm Googling him right now. What's his name?
Marcus
Mariota.
Mariota.
Marcus.
I'm in 3 fantasy leagues right now, so I need to be on top of everybody.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And I never was big into fantasy. It's getting more and more popular, but it was just so convoluted as I'm rooting against my own interests.
Yeah.
Like I'm a Falcons fan.
But you don't
but if-
have to.
No, really. Okay.
Yeah. It's interesting how it's set up, and most of the time you'll wind up being like, I hope that running back gets 200 yards and his team loses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, you just presented my argument
Yeah,
so eloquently.
yeah.
That is it.
It gives you a lot of mixed feelings, but
Right.
you could still get your own, like, if you want to, your own team's
How
players.
old is he?
Has
don't
to
know,
be. I mean, just
24?
probably 23.
Oh, he's a youngin'.
Right.
I was very. Look at.
Well, you thought he was going to be 40 in
Exactly,
the
I
NFL?
don't know what I thought, David Young, but I didn't expect for this college football picture to show up on my telephone
Well,
when
act-
I googled it.
Actually, that's his pro picture.
I know, but he looks like a college kid.
Well, he
He's
was
straight
4
out of
months ago.
college. Yeah.
Look at this. He's like, look, Dad, I made it.
Right.
Oh man, okay.
He's a good-looking guy, though, right?
I wanted him to.
Did you give him some?
Yeah, I still would.
Yeah, of
I mean,
course. He's a handsome guy
don't
with
get
a,
it
with a
twisted.
strong
If
back.
I ran into Mariota at a club downtown Atlanta and he was like, "Hey, you want?" I'd be like, "Yeah." I'm so sure I'm gonna say no to all that stamina. Not today, Hunty.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Um,
That's what happens when you talk to me about football. around
well,
me. This
now
is-
that we've gone down that rabbit hole, the last thing I had on my list was our new prospective president, who hopefully will at least beat Donald Trump, if not make it all the way to the final 2. Last name Nuts, first name D's. Has been a very popular candidate lately.
I don't know what that's about. You told me this earlier, and I.
Explain it, Dave.
I'm pretty sure I haven't really watched it that closely, like any news, but by my account, D's Nuts has about a 9% popular vote in the United States right now as a Republican candidate.
Exactly.
Who is it? Is it just a group that made up that?
I don't think it's anybody. I think it's just people writing it. So many people wrote in D's Nuts that it got that big and that many
And
votes.
the funnest thing to see these reputable newscasters having to read the poll.
Yeah.
And and in 4th place was These Nuts. Hilarious.
D's Nuts is a satirical candidate running in the 2016 United States presidential election. His form to run for office was filed when the election commission in late July 2015. Okay.
D's Nuts has a lot more voters than a lot of other candidates right now. That's the biggest thing. I mean, anybody could write that in, and it's a joke to two people,
Right.
but it's gotten a huge.
How much you feel you've served your country?
His
for 40
real name
years.
is Brady Olson.
Oh,
What if
huh.
he won?
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, I doubt Brady Olson himself would win because I don't think you could do that. But I kind of would like to see D's Nuts instead of Donald Trump.
But no, like, what if he did
Close
win
enough.
that? If,
Nuts and asshole.
it doesn't
pretty
matter
close.
what he calls himself. It's still a person.
Is it though? I mean,
Yeah. What if comedian Reggie Jackson? My name's not Reggie Jackson, not my government. But what if
Yeah.
comedian Reggie Jackson ran for president? Would I have to get in there and be like Regina?
well, they'd probably like insist on calling you your government name at some point in there.
Why? President Nuts.
Unless he go and change his government name to These Nuts.
That would be the greatest political move of all time.
Of what?
If
What'd
he
you say?
ran as D's Nuts and then went and legally got his name changed to D's.
These Nuts. President Nuts, how are you?
Commander-in-Chief Nuts.
Exactly.
What if there's a problem and they run in real fast and they're all like, President Nuts, we've got to get on top of this.
It's
I
like
smell
a
a
Disney
porn.
movie.
I smell a porn.
Oh, I was thinking like a squirrel-themed Disney movie. But yeah. If there weren't any
And you can
viable
really call people and say,
You know who this is?
These
Nuts.
These nuts. Prank calling these nuts.
You know who just bombed Afghanistan? These
These
Nuts.
nuts. You know who's about to bomb the bathroom in the Oval Office? These nuts.
a newscaster would have to talk about it all the time for the next 4 years.
President Nuts said formally this morning in front of Congress. Here we see President Nuts with his wiener dog outside of the White House.
He'd probably play that shit up too.
Just be out there playing with it. This wiener dog.
Nope.
I feel like we've covered the gambit of foolishness.
Yeah,
Is there anything else that we've missed?
that's all I got.
That's all I got.
I'm not a virgin anymore.
Oh,
Thank
congratulations!
you. Okay. Yeah. I think I will probably wait till Monday to release this, but if you guys listen to this on Monday, I'm going to be at Cloud9 on Peter Street performing at 9 if you're white and 10 if you're black. And 11 if you're very black. Midnight if you don't just give a fuck. I don't know. There's not a race for midnight.
So you
if
are
you're on
getting
meth.
into stand-up more soon, right?
Yes, I am rolling into these jokes like crazy. Last night, every night, I try to condition myself to take a couple of moments to pray and be thankful and reflect on my day and what I could have done better. And then I tried to train myself every night now when I go to sleep to zone out and just be on stage and think of these jokes.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to dream these jokes.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and then I don't know why, but every time before I had crazy dreams last night, but before every night before I go to sleep, I always try to be in that good space right before I go to sleep, and then I just start thinking of crazy stuff like, what if me and Jackson was on top of a building, there was a lot of construction, and then she almost got knocked off, and we were 40 feet from the ground. Like I have all these scenarios where I'm really high up in the air with Jackson, and I'm like, oh no, what's going on with Jackson? And then I'm like, stop thinking crazy stuff.
She could probably fly.
Because she's Valcor from The Neverending Story.
Yeah.
That's what y'all don't know, is she really is.
That never-ending story is on a much smaller scale than we all thought.
No, she gets bigger when you feed her certain treats. Dave, hello.
No. No.
Oh, yeah, believability went down.
Yeah. I'm out of
Well,
things.
Rod, thanks for coming through
I
and
thoroughly enjoyed you guys.
shooting the breeze. Sorry we kept you from working.
No, I'm finished. It's
Are
all
you? Okay,
good.
good.
It's time to get loaded.
I was just sitting over here like, No wonder Rod doesn't want to live with anybody because the whole time he's trying to work, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on? Let's talk. Let's talk about something."
It was all good. I look forward to doing it again with you guys.
Do you want to
soon.
give anybody any of your information, or you just want to be Rod from Table Talk? Because you don't have to give out your Facebook if you don't want to.
No, I won't.
Okay. And
I'll be back though.
but we've been friends for a long time. Let's not get it
Always.
messed up because I didn't just meet Rod on Facebook and now we're hanging out. We've been friends for probably 10 years.
Exactly.
So we could break down some stories on Table Talk for you if you want some, Dave.
Oh yeah.